Okay, this is the numerical statement we have taken from previous year question paper. So this is a dimensional analysis numerical. So in this session, we will understand how to analyze, how to do the dimension analysis for the given statement. It is dimension analysis using Bucking-Pai theorem. Dimensional analysis using Bucking-Pai theorem. So first we'll write the solution. All of you read the statement of the numerical. The efficiency eta of a fan, there is a fan, okay, the efficiency of this fan eta depends on density. So efficiency is one variable. First you write step number 1, number of variables, efficiency eta. Fan depends on density. Density is one variable. Dynamic viscosity mu, right, mu of the fluid, not fan, because viscosity is a property of the fluid. So this fan is surrounded with some air or any fluid. We don't know whether it is what type of fan, whether the fan is used in our room or houses, or maybe industry it is used for cooling any oil, etc. Or maybe stirrer is also a fan. Okay, so this fluid fan is surrounded with some fluid. So mu is the viscosity of that fluid. That is also one variable. Angular velocity omega is also one variable. Diameter d of the rotor. So this fan has some rotor and all, etc. So d is the diameter of the rotor. Okay, and the discharge q. Okay, all these are variables. Express efficiency in terms of dimensionless parameters. Okay, dimensionless parameters. So yeah, efficiency is dependent variable. Understood. So now first step what I need to do is I need to write number of variables. How many variables are there that I need to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So number of variables are 6. N is equal to 6 you write. Okay. Next, out of 6 variables, one is dependent, that is eta. So write the expression for eta, efficiency. Eta is equal to function of rho mu omega d discharge. Okay, that dependent variable I have taken outside. So within the function I have written only the independent variables. Okay, so next, after this you need to remember the fundamental dimensions. How many fundamental dimensions? That is m is equal to 3. This is a standard. That is length, mass and time. Okay. Now I will write the dimensions of all these variables. Anyway, eta is a constant. It is a dimensionless number. It is given in terms of dimensionless. Eta is unit is efficiency, unit is percentage. So percentage is a dimensionless number. So it is dependent variable. So I will write dimensions of all these variables. That is independent variables. Okay, first on the left hand side. So in the exam, not necessary to show the dimensions. If you remember the final dimension value, we can write as it is. Okay, but for here I will show you how to write dimensions for some variables. For example, rho, that is density, is mass by volume. Mass is m, is a dimension. Volume unit is meter cube. Meter is length unit. Okay, so that I will take L cube. Okay, because the volume is meter cube. So meter cube, meter is a unit of length. So L cube. So m L minus 3 is the dimensions of density. Okay, now I will consider the second one, angular velocity, that is per second. Per second is a unit of angular velocity. So per second, so 1 by t, so t minus 1 is dimension of angular velocity, that is third term. What is the dimensions of the second term? Diameter. Diameter d is equal to unit is length, that is meter. It will be measured in length, meter. So it is L. Okay. Similarly, the discharge. I will write here the dimensions of the discharge. First you write unit of discharge. If you are confusing in writing the dimensions, first you write unit. What is the unit of discharge? Meter cube per second. Meter is a unit of length, so dimension is L. cube is there, you write cube. Second is time. Okay, L cube t minus 1. You take this time in the numerator, it will become t minus 1. Okay, so this is also over. Now I will write dimensions of this viscosity. Is dynamic viscosity. There are two types of viscosity we studied. One is dynamic viscosity, will be represented with mu. One more will kinematic viscosity, it is represented with nu. Okay, here it is dynamic viscosity is given. So first you need to identify viscosity available in which formula, which equation. If you know the unit, directly you write. Okay, dynamic viscosity unit. So tau is equal to mu into du by dy. This is the equation you studied in the previous video lectures. Also we discussed how this equation is derived. So after considering this equation, write a unit of this dynamic viscosity, we get Pascal second. Okay, Pascal, that is Newton per meter square. Pascal second is a unit of dynamic viscosity. What is the unit of Newton? Mass into acceleration, A. Second, you write as it is. Divided by meter square, you write L square. Okay, don't get confused with this M and this M. This is Newton is this mass. Okay, F is equal to M into A. So what is the dimensions of mass? M, that is M, uppercase M. What is the dimensions of acceleration due to gravity? Unit is meter per second square. Okay, just imagine your mind, meter per second square. In the numerator, meter is there. First I will write L. In the denominator, second square is there. You write T square. That is the dimensions of acceleration due to gravity. Okay, second is there. You multiply T. Here is second nothing but time. Time dimension is T. So L by T square M. These are the dimensions in the numerator. Denominator, it is L square. So I will simplify this equation here only. M L by T square into T. In the denominator, it is L square. And dear students, now some terms get cancelled. One length get cancelled. So one length will be remained in the denominator. T in the numerator is there. In the denominator is a T square. So one T get cancelled. So one more T will be remain. Time will be remain. So finally is M. In the denominator, length is there. You take in the numerator L minus 1. Same way T is also available in the denominator. You take in the numerator. So M L minus 1 T minus 1 is the dimension of viscosity, dynamic viscosity. So this is how you need to remember the dimensions of all the variables. Okay. So dimensions of rho is ML minus 3. Omega is T minus 1. Length. This is for discharge. This is for viscosity. Okay. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have written 5 dimensions, 5 variables. Okay. Now the next step is you need to write or find number of pi terms. So third step I will. Okay. This is second. Number of pi terms. So number of pi terms is equal to number of variables, that is total variables, minus number of fundamental dimensions. Anyway, here temperature is not given in the statement, or heat is not given. Any data is related to heat in this statement? No, heat is not there, and as well as temperature is also not there. So it is having only 3 fundamental dimensions. So n minus 3. How many number of variables? 6. 6 is the number of variables, right? 6 dimensions variables are 3. So 6 minus 3 is 3 pi terms. So function should include pi 1, pi 2, pi 3. Should be equal to 0. Okay. Now each one pi 1 term should contain again number of variables, some variables. Okay. So number of variables in each pi term is equal to m plus 1. That is 3 repeating variables plus 1 non-repeating variables. So point number 4. Let me take the color. Yeah. Point number 4. Step number 4 is, so pi 1 should contain some variables. So 3 repeating variables and 1 non-repeating variables. And dear students, so out of 5 or 6, total 6, including this efficiency. So out of 6, okay, we should consider only 3 repeating variables. The first point I will write, dependent variable should not be selected as repeating variable. So I will not consider the eta as a repeating variable because it is a dependent variable. Okay, that is one point we discussed. And in the third point, the repeating variable should consider one geometric property. So out of these 5 variables, which is a geometric property? So diameter is geometric property. Diameter, length, height, radius, etc. is a geometric property. Here only diameter is there. So first you take D is one variable, that is as a repeating variable. And second property, second variable should be flow property, means which is related to time. Here there are 2 functions which is related to time. So how you decide the omega is also related to time and discharge is also related to time? Dear students, if you are confusing, you look at the dimensions. Here density, there is no time term, there is no dimension related to time. Omega, time is there, time term, time dimension is there in the omega. Okay, in the diameter is also, there is no time dimension, lengthy dimension is there, there is no time. In the discharge, time dimension is there. Sir, here angular velocity is also a flow property and discharge also flow property. Out of 2, which we should select is that, keep in mind, remember this hint. Out of these 2 flow property, choose which property has less dimensions. For example, angular velocity has only one dimension, that is time. Discharge has 2 dimensions, one is length, another one is time. So here less dimension is for angular velocity, so that you consider as another repeating variable, that is flow property. Understood? For example, you have velocity. Velocity is meter per second. Again, you will get 2 variables in velocity. Discharge is also available. For example, assume that discharge, velocity, both are available in the given numerical. Again, question arises, which property will you consider? Then you add the power, 3 minus 1, you will get 2. Similarly, you add the power of velocity. Which is less are there, you consider that as a repeating variable. And dear students, such numericals we'll discuss in the next video sessions. Don't worry. Okay. For time being, just you remember those 2 hints. One hint is number of variables, number of dimensions, which is less, that you consider as a repeating variable. If you have 2 repeating variables on there, then you consider it as 1. Okay. If it is only omega is there, discharge is not there, then no question of it, because out of all dimensions, only one property is related to time, that is flow property, that you take it as here in the pi term. The third repeating variable should be fluid property. Density is also fluid property. Okay, viscosity is also fluid property. Both are fluid property. Then which property should consider, density or mu? Again, the hint is, where is the density? Here. It has 2 dimensions, m, l. Okay, but viscosity has 3 dimensions. So repeating variable, you take less dimensions property. So I will take rho as a repeating variable. So 3 repeating variables, 1 more should be non-repeating variable. So out of 3, you take any non-repeating, consider it as non-repeating, except rho, except omega, angular velocity, except diameter. Okay, so I will consider here eta in pi 1. Similarly, pi 2, I need to take power for each repeating variable. Sorry, BA1, B1, C1. Okay, in the pi 2, diameter should be taken it is again because it is a repeating variable. Here I will let A2, omega B2, rho to the power of C2. So efficiency you already considered. Left is mu or Q. So I will take mu in the pi 2. Pi 3, diameter to the power of A3, omega to the power of B3, rho to the power of C3, and the left is discharge. Once you write all the pi terms, please count whether all the terms are there or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many variables are there? 6. That is correct. So due to sometimes you left some variables, then entire numerical will be wrong. Okay. So this is what considering or writing pi terms. So first pi term we have written here. We will simplify or will substitute the dimensions in the first pi term. Okay. So next step is step number 5. First pi term. First pi term is pi 1. This is equal to d to the power of a1. I will write the same as it is. The pi omega to the power of b1, density to the power of c1, and eta. Okay. Now you write the dimensions. Anyway, we have written the dimensions on the right hand side of the page. Here we have written some dimensions for each variable. To substitute dimensions as it is. Now the question is there any dimension for the pi 1 term? No, dear students. Pi as a constant. It is a dimensionless number. So dimensionless number is nothing but what will be the dimensions? I will write m to the power of 0 means no dimension. L to the power of 0. T to the power of 0. Okay. The power is 0, nothing but it is dimensionless term. Is equal to what is the dimensions of the diameter? It is L. It is there on the page, first page here, what you can see above screen. So I will write L to the power of A1. Okay. Now omega dimensions is, I will write it is there. Omega is T to the power of -1. So that dimension I will write here. T to the power of -1 to the power of b1 dot. Density dimension is m l to the power of -3. That is, I will write here m l -3 to the power of c1. So power c1 you should take for both the dimensions into efficiency. Okay. So now similarly, can you write, okay, before writing pi 2, you will equate the power on the both sides. That is how we have done in the Rayleigh method. Okay, equating powers of LMT. Why we need to go to equate the powers of LMT on both the sides is to calculate the constants A1, arbitrary power constants A1, B1, C1 value. Okay, so equate the power of first L, power of L. So power of L on the left hand side is 0 is equal to power of L on the right hand side, this equation. Okay, what is that equation? L is A1. T minus 1, there is no length term in the second, neglect. Here is the length term is a L to the power of -3. -3 into C1, -3 C1. And here efficiency is a dimensionless number and it is a constant. So what is the dimensions of efficiency? That is M0, L0, T0. Actually, I should write. So I will limit. I should substitute dimensions of this variable. I know it is a dimensionless number. So I taken M0, L0, T0. So what is the dimension? It is 0. Okay. 0. So substitute. This is a one equation we'll get. Next, similarly, you write power of m. What is the power of m on the left hand side? It is 0. There is no term related to dimension m. Here is also not there. Here it is there. Power 1. 1 into C1, you write C1. Okay. So the power of m here is 0. So that you write 0. So what is the value of C1? C1 is equal to 0. So substitute C1 in the above power of L equation. So what you will get, A1 is also equal to 0. Okay, just we are doing mathematical equations. We are comparing powers on both sides. So power of L over M over T. So what is the power of time in the left hand side? It is 0. Is there any term related to time dimensions here? No, not there. In this equation, in this term it is there. What is the power of time? Minus 1. Minus 1 into B1 minus B1. Here there is no term related to time, neglect. Here is also there, but power is 0. So take it as 0. So what is the value of B1 here? So B1 is also equal to 0. Okay. So now similarly, you write for another pi 2, that is second pi term. Okay, we will write second pi 2 term. Pi 2 is equal to, repeating variable should be same, diameter to the power of A2, omega to the power of B2, and density to the power of C2. I will consider the second term which I have written here, mu. So mu is one non-repeating variable in the second pi term, that you write mu. So substitute all the values, all the dimensions. So pi 2 has no dimensions, so take m to the power of 0, l to the power of 0, 2 to the power of 0. What is the dimensions of the diameter? That is length, l to the power of a2. Omega t minus 1 to the power of b2. Density, mass by volume. This is the dimensions for density. And viscosity we also written in the previous page. Yes. What is the dimensions of the viscosity? M, L minus 1, T minus 1. That we will write here. M, T minus 1 and L minus 1. This is the equation, I think. Dimensions of, yes, M, L minus 1, T minus 1. You can change the order, no problem. M, L, T, M, T, L. Okay, nothing will be happen. So now equate the powers of L. Power of M first. Okay. What is the power of M in the second pi 2 term? Power of M 0 in the left hand side is equal to no power, no data related to M, no data related to M. Here is the M. Power is 1, 1 into T2, C2. Power is 1, so C2 plus 1. This is equal to C2 is equal to minus 1. Understood? Okay. Then similarly, power of L on both the side. So how much you will get if you get to power? So I will write direct 0 is equal to A2. A2 is there here, minus 3C2, 3C2, and here is minus 1, minus 1. So I will get some equation. A2 is equal to, I will get minus 2. You substitute C2 value in this equation, and power of LMT, T is equal to 0, minus B2, minus 1. Here is minus B2, and here is minus 1. Okay. So what is the value of B2? B2 is equal to minus 1. Okay. So this is second pi 2 term we have written. So first pi 2 term, the numerator, that is with white color chalk piece. So once you calculate the constants, that is a power value, power b1 value, power c1 value, etc. So immediately you substitute in each pi term. Here, this you will take it as equation number 2, which is the equation number 1. The equation number 1, I will take it as, this is equation number 1. Pi 1, pi 2, pi 3. This is, I will take equation number 1. The second equation is for pi 1. Substitute. Once you substitute, what will be the equation for pi 1? Let me take with the same color. Pi 1 is equal to d to the power of a1. What is the value of a1? 0. Substitute 0. Omega, second term, omega. What is the power of b1 value? b1 is 0. Write 0. Rho dot, write dou. C1 value is 0. Efficiency, write as it is, because there is no power for efficiency. Any value to the power of 0 is 1. So this is equal to 1 into 1 into 1. A to the power of 0 is equal to 1, m to the power of 0 is equal to, this is the equation used in mathematics. So finally, the value of pi 1 is equal to efficiency you will get once you substitute all the powers. Similarly, dear students, try to substitute the power A2, B2, C2 in equation number 3. What will be the equation for pi 2? Okay, I will write here pi 2 is equal to d. I will write d to the power of a2, d to the power of a2. A2 value is minus 2. Minus 2 I will write. Then dot omega b2 value is how much? Minus 1. Minus 1. And the third parameter is rho. Okay, rho value is rho as it is. What is the power of rho? That is c2. C2 value is how much? Minus 1. So minus 1. What is the fourth term? Viscosity. There is no power to viscosity. Rise as it is. So once simplify this equation, so mu will be as it is. All the power for d is minus, omega is also power minus, density is a power also minus. So it should come in the denominator. D square omega rho is a value of pi 2. Okay, is equal to, we have written the equation for pi 3 in the first page. This is the equation, d to the power of a3, omega to the power of b3, rho to the power of c3, and it is q. So now I will write the dimensions of all these variables: diameter, omega, density, discharge, and pi 3. What is the dimensions of pi 3? Pi 3, it is a constant term. So dimensions of constant is always 0. L is 0, m is 0, and as well as t is also 0. So now I need to write dimensions of diameter. Diameter is L, L to the power of A3. Omega is T minus 1 to the power of B3. Density unit dimension is M L minus 3 to the power of C3. Okay, and discharge Q is equal to meter cube per second is a unit. Meter is a unit of length, so L cube. Second is time, so L cube T minus 1 is the dimension of the discharge. Okay, so now equate the power of L, M, T on both the side to find the value of A3, B3, C3. Equating power of M on both sides. So what is the power of M here? It is 0. And here there is no term related to M, neglect it. Here is also neglect. And power of M is 1. 1 into C3, you take C3. And M is 0. So C3 is equal to 0 is the equation after equating all powers. Okay. Now the next is equating power of L on both sides. Okay. So power of L is both sides. L is equal to 0. Power of L is A3, right? A3. And here there is no term related to L, neglect. And here is a L term, L to the power of minus 3 into C3 minus 3C3. And here is also L, is there L to the power of 3, so add 3. C3 value already you calculated, you substitute here, that is equal to 0. So final value of A3 will get, it is equal to minus 3. A3 value is minus 3 is the value of constant A3. Similarly, equate power of L is over, M is over, equate power of T on both sides. So to find the value of B3, that is, okay. So I will write equating power of T on both sides. Okay. So here, so what we do, T power is 0. So T power is 0, you write 0 is equal to, what is the power of T in this term? It is 0 because there is no dimension related to time, so neglect. And here there is a dimension related to time, T to the power of minus 1 into B3 minus B3. that you write here, minus B3. Similarly, is there any time dimension on other terms? Here there is no time, neglect 0. And here is a term minus 1. Okay, so power is minus 1, that I will write here, minus 1. So what will be the value of B3? That is equal to minus 1. Okay, so now substitute A3, B3 and C3 value in this equation. So this equation, for example, I will take it as equation number 4. So pi 3, I will substitute in the equation pi 3. Pi 3 is equal to d to the power of A3. A3 is minus 3, that you write. And d omega, omega to the power of B3. B3 is minus 1. And rho to the power of C3. What is the value of C3? That you write here as it is. Okay, so here discharge. So simplify the equation. Pi 3, power is there, you take power minus 3, you take in the denominator. Omega to the power of minus 1, if you take in the denominator omega. Root to the power of 0, any variable to the power of 0, if it is 1. So Q, write as it is in the numerator because it has a positive power. So this is the expression for pi 3. Now you need to substitute pi 1, pi 2, pi 3 in equation number 1. So from equation 1, what is it? Equation 1, pi 1, pi 2, pi 3. This is equation number 1. So I will substitute equation pi 1 value. Pi 1 is we got it is equal to n, I think that is eta. Pi 1 we got it is equal to eta, that I will show you in the first page. So expression for pi 1, here we have written this is for pi 1 is eta, and here equation for pi 2, and finally just now we have written the equation for pi 3. Here is the equation for pi 3. I will substitute all these equations here. So pi 1, pi 2, pi 3. Pi 2 equation is mu divided by d square omega rho. Pi 3 equation is q divided by dq omega. This is equal to 0. And dear friends, now out of these three terms, efficiency is a dependent variable, so that you take on the left hand side. The remaining these two, this one and this two term, take on the right hand side, because efficiency is dependent on other parameters, other variables. So this function, now I will write it as phi mu divided by d square omega rho q divided by dq omega. Okay, so this is a final expression for efficiency eta of a given fan. And if there is any term get cancelled, you can cancel here, otherwise this will be the final equation.